podcast. Happy to stay for quality. Happy Friday, everyone. It's been a year, boys. Glad to share with all of you three. Love you, Arjan. Half a year of molding. Hassle, enjoying the streams. Much love. at Hasanabi Poggies 8 months. Poggers.
Let's go. Let's go. What?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and bees? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the Hasanabi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. We are live once again, folks. We are live and alive, and I apologize for being late. It's Friday, November 20th, 2020, 12:01 p.m., and I am approximately an hour late. And the reason why, you might be asking to yourselves or your friends or your family, you might be saying, where is Hassan? Why is the daycare not open yet? And the reason why the daycare wasn't open at the time that it's normally supposed to be open at is because I was doing a podcast with my best friend, Will Neff. Now, of course, there's a lot going on right now, so I'm going to pump out very quickly to the... Oh, shit, it just ended. Never mind. Okay, we can actually take our time, our sweet-ass time with it, because Donald Trump actually just unrolled the America First healthcare plan. President Donald J. Trump did that just now. I was going to go do it, but anyway, it's not happening currently, so I'm just going to... It just ended. I thought there would be some press questions. I thought we could do it. He ran the fuck away. Same shirt from yesterday? No, I didn't wear it yesterday. I'm wearing it now, like fully wearing it. Anyway, folks, I am very excited about this podcast. It is like, it's like Chapo meets Cumptown meets the Twitch stream for me and Will Neff. So I think it's going to be really good. I had a lot of fun filming it. The production quality is insane. It is done by the same people that make Logan Paul's podcast and a bunch of other people's podcasts. So the quality is the quality of the production is incredible. It's going to be on YouTube as well as all the other places that you have podcasts on. So there was no guest. No, we just did it on our own. And this is supposed to be a dry run, but we liked it so much that I want to fucking toss it. I want to blow it out. I want to fucking put it out there. The name is called Brand Risk, ladies and gentlemen. It's not out yet, so but get excited for that.
Love
You can't be mean to stream or I'm gonna tell your mom you're swearing. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, folks, it's Friday, which means that we are of course going to have some fun today. Friday is more fun, less newsy, less aggressive in the news. And by the way, we are living up to the Brand Risk name. Just for the record, we are literally living up to the Brand Risk name. What I mean by that is, I mean, we talked about white hat pedophiles and shit. So get excited for that. Friday Fun Day means, of course, we're going to be playing later. We're going to be playing some Call of Duty Advanced Boo Boo War Crime Simulator. Obviously, that's something that we should be getting excited for. I'm just like rushing through all the personal stuff because I want to get into it really quick. I missed it. I missed when I'm not here at 11 a.m. It literally just like it bothers me. It's probably not good. It's probably not healthy. But like when I don't start on time, it like frustrates me to no end. Yes, I've been playing the Call of Duty campaign and it's very good. Very, very, very good. So, the release is, when?
Love you,
we don't know yet, but
helping keep me informed.
But Call of Duty, if you watch the VODs or if you didn't watch it last night, it's a lot of fucking fun. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's been really fun. The campaign is really good. It's super fucking fash. Yeah, it's fash as fuck. Good as in it's hilariously inaccurate. It's like Highway of Hell. It's like Highway of Hell 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh god. He's fucking road. Dude,
2 months.
So the thing I will say is this. The Call of Duty campaign has been fun. Dude, it's impossible to get a PS5. I know. The campaign is good, but it's so short. Multiplayer is good. Zombies is the best. Yeah. So,
Hasanabi, my
yeah, I'm a
just
cutie,
made our first music
non-binary,
video, and it would mean the
small
world if you
bean
could check
war
it out.
criminal.
I love watching your stream every day.
It's been pretty interesting watching, you know, like CIA operatives, not
The nose is
misgender
the
me,
fourth hole.
which is pretty great. Like, I love that they put that feature in there, and it is so incredibly liberal to be like, oh no, like, we have an entire history where we have retconned what happened in the Cold War and pretty much attribute. Actually, it is kind of cool. It is. Remember when the trailer first came out, and I thought this could go either way. This could either be like kind of woke in like a really weird way, where they actually fucking showcase some of the conspiracies and like some of the psychotic nonsense in the Cold War era, and they kind of do that. Like, they've like addressed Broken Arrow of like undetonated nuclear warheads. Like, that was pretty tight. There is
Hey.
I don't know. I find it really I find it really cool. Like, I think maybe if they like, there's a video on it already. Yeah, I think that there's a lot. Oh yeah, there's a Call of Duty campaign video. If you want to watch the first half and you missed it, you can go to my YouTube at Hasanabi Gaming, of course. Kidder Steve already pumped one out real quick, dude. Real quick, real good. So that is pretty tight. Hold on, let me just find the clip and I'll just like blast it in here. Hasanabi Gaming is 8,000 subscribers strong now. Is Hasanabi a Soviet operative? Is the question. Is the title of the video here. I'll just copy the URL here and I'll post it.
Do you have a recommended reading list?
It's
Mike
really
was
good.
Talking about a few books that he recommended earlier.
Yeah, I will be gaming earlier today than I usually do. Anyway, the podcast dry run was so good that like I'm ready to go off with it. Like, I don't know what the dudes who are like operating the podcast, like, I mean, the sound guys loved it. They fucking loved it. They were laughing their asses off. But I don't know if the company that is supposed to be hosting the podcast, I don't know if they like it, because I do truly feel like their interest in the podcast was that their interest in the podcast was supposed to be like, you know, like they thought that it was going to be like a NPR consider this style thing, and I more so took it in a come town direction for sure. So talked about biggest bussy in chat reporting, talked about Donald Trump's bussy a lot, talked about Donald Trump being a white hat pedophile. It's just all the classics, all the greats. Is it video too or just audio? Yes, it is. It is video as well. It's going to have its own YouTube page and everything, so get excited for that. Don't worry about the name, okay? You saw this blowing up? Yeah, Ezra Klein is leaving Vox.com, who he built, to go and join New York Times Opinion, writing a reported column on policy and policymaking process and hosting an interview podcast. Very interesting. The COD campaign was really good. Demon Souls is not ripped, by the way. No, we are going to get back Demon Souls. I will finish Demon Souls. Do not worry on that. You're going to have to stream less to let us listen to it. How are we supposed to listen if you stream 12 hours a day? I mean, it's, you know. Do you think this means Vox is getting worse? I think Vox might be out. Like, they might just like gut Vox or something. I don't know. The last thing, the last personal note that I'm going to give you is, of course, the last personal note that I'm going to give you guys on my own personal life is that last night when I was sleeping, I had those shortness of breath lapses again. I don't know if it's sleep apnea or not, but in my dream, I was like dreaming that it was really hard for me to breathe. It happened in the peak of COVID, but I was like really worried that I had COVID all the time when I had that like COVID anxiety. But I have it again. Like it started last night. I hope it goes away. I think it was probably because like I was sleeping on my face or something. But it was like constantly, I was constantly just like trying to breathe deep breaths, and I was unable to do so. It was really weird. It was really bad. You don't dream with apnea? No, it was in my dream. It could be from the stuff I ate yesterday. I mean, honestly, it could be from the stuff I ate yesterday. It might be happening if you sleep on your back or chest. Yeah, I was sleeping on my chest at the time, I think. So that's another thing. Could have been the Vegemite. Who knows? Could have been the fucking Vegemite. I did eat a lot of fucking Vegemite, so it could have been that. With apnea, you never enter REM sleep, so you can't have dreams. You probably don't have apnea. Okay, well. I have then when I get super stressed out. I have then when I get super stressed out. I'm vegan. Wait, Gorbot, you're vegan and you still get stressed out? What the fuck? I thought veganism solved all that, but I guess not. Anyway, yeah, let's do it. The entirety of Australia is poisonous. Yeah, I agree. It's because you didn't wash your down with a Milo. It's because I didn't wash it down with a fucking VB long neck. That's why, mate. Mate, you should have fucking cracked the cold one. You should have cracked one of the cold ones in the VB long neck. Wash that shit down, mate. My mom calls it having the devil on your chest. Is usually when you sleep on your back. Huh. Well, I know that I switched to sleeping on my side and it went away. It was actually really, really, really liberating. Like the moment when I like switched over to my side, and I could like breathe again. And because I was in my mind while I was like sleeping, I was like, is this forever? Like, am I done? Like, am I dead? Am I gonna die? I'm having such a hard time. Do I have to breathe like this for the rest of my life? Where it's like like that. Like you're trying to breathe and you can't. It's so weird. It's such a weird thing. Maybe a pinched nerve. I have a fucking crazy sharp upper back pain all the time and neck pain, and it's most likely from streaming. That's why I'm standing right now. Maybe you got fatter. I've lost 10 pounds since my peak. I was 260. It was the fattest I've been in years. And you got freckles? Yeah, it's because I went outside today. 538. I used to be a fan, but seeing you go full commie with the flag behind you makes me want to tell you I'm vegan. Yeah. Physio? Yeah. Maybe. You might take some time off to enjoy yourself. Your body might be telling you something. Man, I don't care. I don't enjoy myself. This is how I enjoy myself. What am I gonna do? I only enjoy work. Work is liberating for me. Arbeit macht frei style shit. You know what I mean? All right, it's time to bring in the Normans. There's a lot going on today, so I'm just gonna get right into it. All right, folks.
Hey Hassan, can you check out this hot takes TikTok? I think some are a little too skewed TBH.
Daycare is open. We are live, folks. Trump gave a COVID presser. Trump gave a COVID presser. What else? What else should I be talking about today? There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. Shame protests tell Michigan lawmaker to certify the vote as he goes to Trump. Yeah. Oh,
Hassle.
and also fun stuff. Oh, not a COVID presser. You gave a healthcare presser. fun stuff like American war crimes during the Cold War early. Get in now. www.twitch.tv/Hasanabi. Hasanabi. All right then. Daycare is now open, gents. Podcast today. Missed the intro. I did the podcast already. Tucker Carlson's defecting for the grift. Yeah, I saw that. We're gonna do that right now. Brutal clip of a caller in a Rush Limbaugh show saying he'll die for Trump. All right, well let's fucking go then. All right, ladies and gents, it's time to fucking wash these animals. It's time to wash these fucking animals, right? These fucking hogs, bruv. All right. There's some good React juice too. Some good reaction content that's coming up. But, hey, Anthropologist, what the fuck? Thank you for the 50 tier 1 subs, dude. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna count.
Maybe it's because you had a hard-earned thirst, and a hard-earned thirst deserves an ice-cold beer, and the best beer is Vic Bitter. :D.
Okay. Good day then. Good day, cunts. Let's go. Let's start with this fucking Rush Limbaugh. All right.
Love you, nerd.
Hi, Rush. It's great to be here. I'm going to try to hold myself together, not get emotional here, but I want to harken back to your statement about Georgia.
Yeah.
And about the Trump voter.
Yeah.
And they should be very afraid, very afraid. Trump and you are all we have left, Rush. We've spent our lives voting for these people because they're not them. And we just can't do it anymore. We're tired of being stabbed in the back, Rush. It's better to have an enemy that's in front of you than a friend that's behind you that's just going to stab you. They do it every time. We have a Republican-controlled state, and they won't do an audit of the vote.
6 months of awesome good content.
They won't. They just basically told every Georgian that they don't care. We were in Washington on Saturday. Me and my 33-year-old son, we saw more people than we've ever seen in our lifetime.
Bro, this is crazy. This is sad. Like, this is so pathetic. It's just still pretty funny, though. I mean, seriously. I mean, sorry, brother. Like, yeah, it sucks to suck. Like, loser POV, you know?
Mike
Hold
Pence
this fucking L, bitch.
PP. Mike Pence has a tiny PP. Mike Pence
Anthropologist Journeys with another 100. What the fuck?
Has a tiny PP. Mike Pence has a tiny PP.
Bro,
Mike Pence has
is this because I defended anthropology? Is that why?
Mike Pence has a tiny PP.
Is that why you're just fucking lacing me right now? Like, what happened? Fucking defend anthropologists one time and they're out here just fucking blasting me, dude. Oh, he said I missed your argument. Oh, you didn't even.
Hey, Hasanabi,
you didn't even see it. You were just doing it out of the because you felt like it. Okay. Defended anthropology against what? I defended anthropology and the humanities and even arts. When Steven Crowder fucking launched a ridiculous attack against them, despite being a creative arts major himself. So, and said that like people who assume that these things have no usefulness, these degrees are useless, are fucking idiots, and that our level of understanding, like, I'm an anthropologist. Well, you are an anthropologist who has enough disposable income that you could just drop 150 subs like that. So you are definitely unique. But
stopped the stream and served me an ad the second my sub ran out. Lol.
Anthropology is bougie as fuck. Stort anthropologists, you dipshit. As someone who you helped break out of the alt-right, it's hard to watch you and your liberal ideologies. That communist flag is disgusting
broke my ankle.
because you are a liberal, and that is a fact. Where the fuck is Mario Judha?
Yo, I'm an anthropologist, PhD student, hombre.
I was defending archaeology, anthropology, history. Like, I was just defending like how important it is that there are studies of people who learn how to look to our past and develop an understanding of how we form societies and things like that, and how important all of that is. And I find it really frustrating whenever I hear like moronic right wingers be like STEM lords only. It's like the world would be boring as shit. Oh, he said because I'm from Qatar. Oh, okay. Nice. Now I'm in the pocket of big Qatar. Modern anthropology is activism for marginalized people. That's why the chuds hate us. Yeah. Any major that you think is actually a waste of money? Look, man, nothing is a waste of money as long as you love what you're doing, as long as you are able to pursue a career that you find to be fulfilling. The problem is under capitalism, we render some of these humanities as useless because they're not productive in the way that capital dictates them to be productive. That's why you see a lot of fucking computer science fetishization out there, and that's because we want to build tech serfdoms, and capital needs some fucking tech peasants pretty much, and that's why we're like, oh, you got to learn computer science, you got to do comp sci. That's the only way. And there's a lot of CS people in here who will probably back me up on this circumstance too, like, or on this notion too. Like, it's just there's money there, there's money to be made, but there's also it's a specialized field. You need some tech proficiency, and ultimately they want so many fucking CS people to be out there that they don't have to pay as much. That's it. I will deal with the lexical evolution concerning the nuclear bomb and atomic energy within the Rockefeller Foundation between 1938 and 1965 via the annual report. It's going to make 27 years, I believe, that it's my biggest corpus of source ever analyzed in a history university class. This kind of study can bring knowledge. I'm a tech peasant. Yeah, it sucks. Unpleasant dick. It's just, don't get fucking grifted is what I'm saying. Okay? Don't find yourself caught up in the fucking grift of like tech capitalists saying like, oh, everyone should learn computer science or everyone should get a STEM degree. And the real reason why is because they just want to fucking lower the price that they need to pay for engineers and CS people.
I'm in software and I love it. But if you don't love it, don't just do it for the money.
Why do you always attack STEM guys? You're clearly just yelling. You're a useless poli-sci loser. Yeah, exactly. It's true.
Hugging face, hugging face, hugging face. Love you, Hassan.
I confirm I'm in DevOps and my wife is a process operator for a refiner in Houston oil country. In that McMansion life, considering an apartment to eliminate our debt. I study computer science, and as much as an art as it is a science, and people who think you're just gonna hop in at 30 is insane. A fake candidate with the same last name as the Dem to siphon votes. Please look at this. Oh, they do this all the time. Yeah. Oh, I thought I talked about this on stream. Yeah, so this is like. I was wondering why you hate billionaires. I love billionaires, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Worst part of working in CS is being expected to do more programming outside of your daily 12 hours of programming. Really? I can confirm I'm a recent CS graduate and the job market is flooded and the people who are pursuing it are completely stressed and make it their entire life. I plan to do something else like HVAC or field technician. The The promotion of STEM has actually impacted my self-esteem harshly since I'm fully capable of learning it, but I hate learning it. Yeah, Tucker Carlson is getting called out because they finally realized, the MAGA supporters finally realized that he's just a billionaire working for he's just a millionaire working for billionaires who occasionally spouts populist-sounding rhetoric for branding purposes. Welcome to what everyone else already knew. Well, not a lot. Not a lot of people knew that already. Of course, instead of realizing that the entire alt-right media sphere is con MAGites, are just moving to the next grifter who's willing to sell them the deranged dopamine hits thereafter. Candace Owens, Dave Rubin, Glenn Beck, also millionaires who work for billionaires.
Love ya at
We found
Hasanabi
Tucker
just
Carlson and
converted one
Obama
of
speaking
my
at the
former
same
conservative
private equity
friends to
conference
sub to
months
your
after
channel.
Carlson slammed him for doing paid Wall Street speeches. New from the Daily Poster team. I switched from another
Happy
STEM career
Friday,
path.
chat.
Yeah. I mean, it's not surprising. Are you able to do a watch party for the meme movie, The Plot Against the President, that encourage your viewers to review it? No, I don't know what that is. Is that like something bad? I know Edward Norton said some crazy stuff too. So let's start. Let me just finish this one first. Sorry. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me finish this one first. I'm all over the place. Yeah, I'm going to get started on that from the top. Let's watch Tucker Carlson because I think that's more interesting. And I just talked about it. So I'm going to do Tucker Carlson right now. He is moving on. He's moving on from the Trump grift a little bit. And MAGA supporters who like them are very upset.
Prosecutor Sidney Powell, who has also served as General Mike Flynn's lawyer. For more than a week, Powell has been all over conservative media with the following story. This election was stolen by a collection of international leftists who manipulated vote tabulating software in order to flip millions of votes from Donald Trump to Joe Biden. The other day on television, Powell said of Trump that when the fraud is finally uncovered, quote, I think we'll find he had at least 80 million votes. In other words, rigged software stole about 7 million votes in this election. Here's some of what Powell said today about the software.
One of its most characteristic features is its ability to flip votes. It can set and run an algorithm that probably ran all over the country to take a certain percentage of votes from President Trump and flip them to President Biden, which we might never have uncovered had the votes for President Trump not been so overwhelming in so many of these states that it broke the algorithm that had been plugged into the system. And that's what caused them to have to shut down in the states they shut down in.
That was a few hours ago, but Sidney Powell has been saying similar things for days. On Sunday night, we texted her after watching one of her segments. What Powell was describing would amount to the single greatest crime in American history. Millions of votes stolen in a day. Democracy destroyed. The end of our centuries-old system of self-government. Not a small thing.
Hold on. It's coming. For everybody who's like, oh, this just seems like regular Tucker, very irresponsible. Well, just wait.
Now, to be perfectly clear, we did not dismiss any of it. We don't dismiss anything anymore, particularly when it's related to technology. We've talked to too many Silicon Valley whistleblowers. We've seen too much. After 4 years, this may be the single most open-minded show on television. We literally do a UFO.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like, the most open-minded. Yeah, true.
Segments. Not because we're crazy or had even been interested in the subject, but because there is evidence that UFOs are real and everyone lies about it. There's evidence that...
This is why everybody loves him, by the way, because he's a fucking freak.
A lot of things that responsible people used to dismiss out of hand as ridiculous are in fact real. And we don't care.
He knows what his market is and he's fucking catering to it. But just wait. Just wait for the turn. Just wait for the turn. It makes it even funnier. He's like, I believe in UFOs.
The louder the Yale Political Science Department and the staff of the Atlantic magazine scream, conspiracy theory, the more interested we tend to be. That's usually a sign you're over the target. A lot of people with impressive sounding credentials in this country are frauds. They have no idea what they're doing. They're children posing as authorities. And when they're caught, they lie and then they blame you for it. We see that every day. It's the central theme of this show and will continue to be. So that's a long way of saying we took Sidney Powell seriously. We no intention.
Like, he literally says, we even fucking believe in UFOs in this stream, okay? Like, we even believe in UFOs in this stream. Like, that's how open-minded we are. By the way, like, this is the most popular nationally syndicated news show on the country, I think, all right? And at this stage, he's basically like, I'll even fucking talk about UFO conspiracies. Do I believe in UFOs? Do I believe in UFOs? Do I think that the aliens exist? Of course I do. I think that the universe is infinite. It's unfathomable to assume that we are the only fucking living, breathing organisms on this planet. But do I think that they're humanoids? Absolutely not. I think it's the dumbest, most fucking small, lizard-brained idea that, like, aliens exist. They have the capability of coming here, and they're going to go to fucking Iowa, and also they look like humans, and they're going to put, things in your butt.
As 5.
It is the most idiotic. It's the most idiotic fucking concept. It's so human-centric. Like, it's just hubris. It's so insane. Like why? No, here's the reality, okay?
Nameless.
Not only if there are aliens out there, they're most likely impossible for us to comprehend. Okay? They don't exist on the same plane as we do. Like, or they're like, they're closer to a microorganism. Or they could be something that you've never even imagined before. Like something that even you can't see with light. Okay? Nothing that you have ever been able to imagine with your human brain is like what aliens look like. And if there's one thing that I fucking know for a fact, without a single shred of a doubt, okay? Without a single shred of a doubt, if aliens have come to this planet before, you bet your fucking ass they did not go to a cornfield in Iowa. Even political campaigns only go to Iowa every 4 years because they have to. No alien is like, oh, let's look at this source of light and living organisms in like these crazy crowded areas. Instead of analyzing those areas, let's go to fucking Iowa. That's not happening, brother. It's just not happening. That's a fucking psychotic. People that live in Iowa don't want to live in Iowa. Okay? I'm sorry.
My DMs are open.
They did it to fucking have it, low profile. Yeah, you're right. Because aliens that have the capability of surviving like space travel, okay, and go off and like they've broken the barrier of like light speed and everything, right? Those aliens also want to hide from us humans. No, if aliens did fucking come, they wouldn't even wipe us. It would be like an ant. We would be ants, and they would be not even a human, like something even larger than that. I don't know. The difference in technology and understanding would be like of an ant. Alien astronaut theorists disagree with you? What the fuck is alien astronaut theorists? No, everything I'm saying is
Alien plus coming for that Iowa AS
no.
0 alien.
Anything that's beyond like the Fermi paradox, any kind of fucking nonsensical, any kind of nonsensical bullshit conspiracy beyond what I just mentioned to you, which I'm doing in like very layman terms. Okay, I'm doing in very layman terms. I'm doing it because I have a simple brain. Okay, I have a very, very simple brain. So anything that I have described to you, everything outside of that is just bullshit. Okay, everything that I have fucking described to you outside of like, if aliens have the technological capability of coming to the world, they would most likely be able to fucking destroy it without a single care. Like anything outside of that is fucking nonsense. Like aliens are humanoid, and they have like big heads, and they kind of look like humans, and they came here on a fucking circular UFO. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Anyway, I can't believe I'm doing it. I just did that. Unlocked by alien ghosts. Yeah.
Of fighting with her, we've always respected her work. We simply wanted to see the details. How could you not want to see them? So we invited Sidney Powell on the show. We would have given her the whole hour. We would have given her the entire week, actually, and listened quietly the whole time at rapt attention. That's a big story. But she never sent us any evidence, despite a lot of requests, polite requests, not a page. When we kept pressing, she got angry and told us to stop contacting her. When we checked with others around the Trump campaign, people in positions of authority, they told us Powell has never given them any evidence either, nor did she provide any today at the press conference. Powell did say that electronic voting is dangerous, and she's right. We're with her there. But she never demonstrated that a single actual vote was moved illegitimately by software from one candidate to another. Not one. So why are we telling you this? We're telling you this because it's true. And in the end, that's all that matters. The truth.
You just lost the radical right. I love that Tucker Carlson spent like in this 4-minute monologue to basically say this lady is out of her goddamn mind. He spent like most of the fucking monologue saying, like, we believe insane shit on this show. Listen, I'm Tucker Carlson. I've made a living telling you complete nonsensical farces all day and every day. But this conspiracy was a bridge too far. Partially because my material demands necessitate that I move on from the Trump grift into comfortably the next grift in the Republican Party. If I want to have longevity in this career, I'm of course going to make sure that we go back to normal Republican racist creeds, rather than ones that describe the democratic process as being stolen by Hugo Chavez's ghost, for example. This is a bridge too far. But Tucker Carlson, do still, without a single shred of a doubt, believe in UFOs. And I'm brave enough to tell you the truth about the UFOs. But this conspiracy right here, one that Rudy Giuliani, leaking his hairspray out of his ears, haphazardly tried to tell, was one that I could not believe in. Once again, I believe in UFOs. I'm Tucker Carlson, but this one was too much.
It's our only hope. It's our best defense. And it's how we're different from them. We care what's true, and we know you care too. That's why we told you. Maybe Sidney Powell will come forward soon with details on exactly how this happened and precisely who did it. Maybe she will. We are certainly hopeful that she will. What happened with the vote counting this month, and at the polling places in Detroit, and the polling places in Philadelphia, and so much else, actually matters. It matters no matter who you voted for. It matters whether or not you think this election is already over. Until we know the answers to those questions conclusively and we can agree on them, this country will not be united.
Yeah. Again, like I said, it's just a long way for Tucker to say, while still showing his audience, like, I'm still with you guys. I still believe in nonsense. Like, I believe in all the nonsense. I believe in so much nonsense that I believe in fucking aliens. Like, or not aliens, rather, UFO conspiracies. Like, that's entirely different. Believing in aliens is one thing, but believing in, like, the American version.
Aliens are real. But if they were abducting us, you know for damn sure that Hassan would be abducted already. Look at the size of that head. That's something to study. Yeah.
Wow. For every, like, awful dono, that one was good. You fucking got me, dude. You got him. You well played. For every awful, like, 7 spam, there's like that one gold dono, and this one was it. That's it. Wrap it up.
Your streams have been amazing.
Turn off the stream for the rest of the turn off TTS for the rest of the day, because you're not topping that one.
All right, Sydney, I want you to respond to what Tucker Carlson said last night. Sydney, I don't know if you watched it, but Tucker Carlson said that he had invited you on his show to share evidence of the software flipping votes, and he said you got angry and refused to provide evidence for your claims of voting.
Abi ne oldu? Seçimler bitti. Göt gibi kaldın. Sorma abi. Yani 60 bin subscriber, 25 bin, 30 bin adam izliyor her gün. Valla ölüyorum ya. Çok kötü durum ya. Valla ne olur. Arkadaşlarına söyle de izlesinler be kanka. Durum çok kötü yani. Valla Joe Biden geldi, bok yedik yani.
software flipping votes. How do you respond to Tucker Carlson? Did you get angry with the show because they texted you and asked you?
Why is Mario Bartiromo, or whatever the fuck her name is, like trying to take over the Judge Jeanine, the Judge Jeanine time slot, or not the time slot, but like she's literally trying to be the fucking hysterical, psychotic, like ethnic looking a woman position in the entire fucking Fox lineup. Like there has to be one always. Like you got Laura Ingraham for the blonde lady, like the fucking Hitler's wife category. Yeah, and I mean ethnic looking as in like she's Italian. Like you heard me correctly. You have Tucker Carlson, the Nazi, like the WASP nationalist. You have Sean Hannity, the fucking high school quarterback, Fred Flintstone Andy, with the thick fucking skull, who loves sucking on the boots of power, no matter who it is, no matter who the Republican is. You have Jesse Waters, who is also like a little bit more flamboyant, Sean Hannity. Then you have like the regular daily lineup of hosts that sometimes say reasonable things and then end up having to quit or get fired because they had like a moment of reason that gets played endlessly against all the other unreasonable shit that they say on Fox News. And then you have Judge Jeanine. So Jeanine Pirro.
Used to read me stories as if my dreams were boring. We all know conspiracies are dumb.
Jeanine Pirro is Anthropologist Journeys with another 50. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Love anthropology. Big fan. So Judge Jeanine got clapped. Like Judge Jeanine literally got clapped on the Fox lineup because she wanted to just elevate psychotic conspiracies and like refused apparently. Wait, hold on. I got to find that fucking clip not the clip, but like the article. I remember reading an article, like glancing over an article briefly about how like Judge Jeanine was kind of canceled. Yeah. Fox addresses the new rumors. They're speculating the Fox News show legal analyst and former district attorney Perot has been suspended. Anne, ben mi konuşuyorsun? Oh no, never mind. She's on the phone. Anyway, someone else commented Fox News sucks. It's terrible. They fired Judge Jeanine Perot. Despite rumors swirling, she's not going anywhere. She was never scheduled to be on doing ongoing election coverage. She'll be back next week. Dude, Jeanine is Lebanese. Wait, she is? I thought she was like Hispanic. Is she Stan Luna, not BTS? Abi buranın arkadaşıyız. Söyledi geldik abi. Geri zekalı. Sağ ol Bora. Eyvallah kanka. Yeah, there was rumors being circulated that like she wanted to do a broadcast, a coverage after Joe Biden was announced president-elect, and Fox News aired his speech instead, and she wanted to do like a counter-programming to that, pretty much. She's Lebanese. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, kral yatalak deme, telefonu verdim, zorla izlettiriyorum, artı bir izleyicin oldu, Türkleri ezdirmeyiz. O zaman buraya gelmeyin amına koyayım. Devamlı Türkçe anlamadan yazan gavurlar. Yeah, apparently she wanted to do like a refusal, like a blatant refusal of Donald Trump winning or Joe Biden winning the election, and they cut her lineup. They cut her show down for that week. But so I guess Maria Bartiromo is just trying to take over that slot. Like, remember, she's the one who famously during the Hunter Biden conspiracy theory saga on Fox News, she was the only one who was basically fucking running around saying like, well, Hunter Biden might be a pedophile, right? Like she's always like, Hunter Biden might be a pedophile, right? Like she's disheveled and looking psychotic. Like they need that. Fox News needs one of those.
I want you to respond to what Tucker Carlson said last night, Sydney. I don't know if you watched it, but Tucker Carlson said that he had invited you on his show to share evidence of the software flipping votes, and he said you got angry and refused to provide evidence for your claims of voting software flipping votes. How do you respond to Tucker Carlson? Did you get angry with the show because they texted you and asked you to please provide evidence of what you're alleging?
No, I didn't get angry with the request to provide evidence. In fact, I sent an affidavit to Tucker that I had not even attached to a pleading yet to help him understand the situation. And I offered him another witness who could explain the mathematics and statistical evidence far better than I can. I'm not really a numbers person. But he was very insulting, demanding, and rude, and I told him not to contact me again in those terms.
So Sydney, will
Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting business deal emails. I like that she had her on to just like match the fucking Tucker Carlson, like to just balance it out. Fox News' balancing act now is just like, come on, we're gonna lose a lot of the fucking MAGA people. Like, what are you doing? We're losing them to fucking Newsmax of all goddamn shows and television networks. What the fuck are you doing? She sounds like the female version of Mitch McConnell. Is insane. Yeah, she's got that nussy too, just like he does. Marjorie Taylor Greene says you married your brother, so you're disqualified from running your mouth. Sorry, Kelly, you need help writing a real clapback. I'm here to help. This ain't it. Try harder. Ilhan Omar says, sorry, Kelly, you need help writing a real clapback to Ilhan. Wait, Kelly. Oh, dude. Fucking Christ. So, Kelly Loeffler goes, eat blatant lies from disastrous insider trading, QAnon conspiracy supporting fear-mongering, appointed Kelly. Pro tip, to win an election, you run on ideas, debate your actual opponent, and defend your record, not run against the squad. Ask Trump. He fucked around and found out. Says Ilhan Omar. Kelly Loeffler says, Ilhan, we saw the video of you smiling and laughing while talking about Al-Qaeda and 9/11. We know that you funneled millions of dollars to your new husband's consulting firm, and we know you're an unabashed anti-Semite. You should be expelled from Congress. Hey, I'm really glad that the liberals also attacked Ilhan Omar instead of offering her support at her time of need. That was really cool. Hey, remember when the fucking Democratic Party also attacked Ilhan Omar? Pretty tight. Good thing that they did that, right? Instead of literally fucking defending her endlessly against a sea of psychotic fucking and racist, very Islamophobic screeds. So that's what's happening currently. So that's great. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't often do this. I don't often fucking cry about this sort of shit. But like constantly fucking claiming that a Muslim congressperson who wears a fucking hijab is an anti-Semite across the board with like very little fucking evidence for that matter. Or additionally on top of that, like constantly fucking claiming that she loves Al-Qaeda and 9/11 because she's a Muslim congresswoman wearing a fucking hijab is pretty fucking racist. It's actually just openly fucking Islamophobic, okay? It's just straight the fuck up. It's just straight the fuck up racism. It's psychotic. They try to do that shit with me even, and I'm white as Wonder Bread, motherfucker. The only thing brown about me is my name. And like they were like, oh, Hassan Pike, our Twitch streamer, loves 9/11, like celebrates 9/11. Like, fuck off, dude, you fucking pieces of shit. It's 100% textbook Islamophobia. It obviously doesn't stick with someone like myself because I'm a goddamn heretic and also love eating bacon and shit and am very clearly not like a practicing Muslim. Okay? But it's so clear like what they're trying to fucking do. Anti-Zionism is not fucking anti-Semitism. Anti-Semites could use anti-Zionism to do anti-Semitism, but there's a fucking difference. So shut the fuck up. It's not Islamophobic to criticize Saudi Arabia or Wahhabi extremism. Okay? That's not anti-Islam. No one is like, wow, I can't believe you're fucking criticizing the theocratic monarchy of Saudi Arabia. Ooh, real Islamophobic of you. Like, no one fucking says that shit. Because we know that you're criticizing Saudi Arabia for doing genocide in Yemen. Just like when you criticize Israel for genociding Palestinians, you're criticizing Israel. You're not criticizing international Jews around the world. As a matter of fact, there are plenty of fucking Jews all around the world and historically that have been against any sort of occupation like this. And still are.
Three months
Great.
hassle.
This shit makes me, this shit triggers the fuck out of me, dude. This is so frustrating. It just makes me so mad. Like, I know that this is like Twitter discourse, and I try not to get into it too much, like the anti-Semitism cow or some shit. Like, there's like so much, there's just like a lot of memes going around, apparently, with like a bunch of leftist Zionist Jews who are running around calling like out the anti-Semitism of the left nonstop or some shit. Like, are there people who are anti-Semitic everywhere? Of course there are. Like, obviously, just like any other form of bigotry. You feel me? Like, of course. But saying like end the occupation
Hasanabi,
is
how
not
do we
fucking
get more
anti-Semitic.
progressive movements in deep red states and small rural communities.